Anandamayil Anandamayil Nithilavarnan. உங்களோட பேர் நான் சரியா சொல்லி இருக்கணும் என்று தான் நினைக்கிறேன், நித்திலவர்ணன். So let me give you an introduction. We are really proud to have Anandamayil Nithilavarnan. He's a senior lecturer in Department of Education, University of Jaffna, and he's a senior lecturer grade 2. And his educational qualifications are Faculty of Graduate Study, University of Colombo. He's got a Master's of Philosophy, MPhil Education for Sustainable Development, Open University of Sri Lanka. He also did his bachelor's degree, Education BEd in Natural Sciences, so teaching to B.Ed and postgraduate diploma in education, and Master's in Education courses, teaching subjects educational psychology, measurement and evolution, methodology of teaching science, career guidance and counseling, education for sustainable development. Man, this man has so much qualifications, and some of those qualifications are Latin and Greek to me. Excuse my ignorance. Here we go, Mr. Anandamayil Nithilavarnan, and your time starts now. Yes,
could you please could you please share my slides, sir?
Slides, I will. உங்களோட கேமராவை கொஞ்சம் கீழ இருக்கீங்கன்னா உங்களை வடிவா பார்க்கிறோம் நாங்கள்.
I am doing my presentation through my mobile phone.
இல்ல இப்ப சரியா இருக்குது. நான் இப்ப உங்களோட இதை நான் ஷேர் பண்ண போறேன்.
Honorable moderator, professionals, experts, and participants. Good evening, all of you. Vanakkam, Ayubowan. I am going to present about career guidance in Sri Lankan schools, reality and challenges. I would like to present the current situations existing in our country. Nowadays, Sri Lanka faces a lot of sustainability issues. Out of these, unemployment is critical one. We can see through these statistics, the youth unemployment rate is higher than other age groups. I would like to know the unemployment rate in other countries also. Likewise, female unemployment rate is higher than the males. This is the background of the information. I would like to see the next slide, sir. School career guidance programs in Sri Lanka. Everyone knows that career guidance plays a critical role in preparing students for the world of work. The National Education Commission of Sri Lanka proposed 7 basic competencies in 2003. Out of 7, the world of work is one of the basic competencies. Career guidance is widely recognized as an essential part of the learning process in the education system in Sri Lanka. School career guidance program can have a positive impact on students' educational, career advice, and their academic performance. Career guidance and counseling unit was formed in the Ministry of Education in 1983 ago. The career guidance centers in school have been established according to the circulars. The program is named School Career Guidance and Counseling Program. Next, I would like to present the current situation or reality of career guidance. Most of the students and parents are not aware of the job opportunities, including self-employment, alternative skill development, and training options, and the varied careers available in the world of work. The public school curriculum also does not coincide the labor market demands. In the northern and eastern province of Sri Lanka, most of the youth pay more interest on government jobs, like then neglecting or less interesting in some jobs such as armed forces, nursing, etc. The marriage and dowry system in North also impact on their jobs and unemployment. Issues related to career guidance in Sri Lankan schools. In 2014, the National Education Commission of Sri Lanka conducted a study and identified the issues. Here, I would like to present those findings. Lack of career guidance policy at the ministry level. Lack of well-functioning organizational structure at national, provincial, and zonal levels. And further, absence of the national level mechanisms to gather, analyze, and disseminate career guidance information to the school. Career guidance activities at school level are not systematically organized according to a calendar. Lack of clearly defined organizational structure at the school level. Absence of established mechanism to train career guidance teachers and to update their training competencies. Next one, the insufficient engagement of parents in career guidance. Lack of well-prepared, reader-friendly career guidance material to enhance students and parents. Finally, the NEC recommend the recommendations, few recommendations. The role of in-service advisor, ISAs, at the zonal level must be strengthened. He or she considered as a bottom-level change agent. Support the schools to establish links with external organizations and societies. Develop community-specific information and to monitor the effectiveness of career guidance at schools. Career guidance progress report must be discussed at zonal, district, and provincial level, and appropriate corrective action taken. Teachers must be trained in career guidance. Parents play a major role in guiding children in Asian countries, and hence significant effort must be made to reach the target group with the relevant career guidance information. Career guidance seminars by external agencies such as universities, technical vocational institutes, past people associations, industries, etc. Finally, I would like to thank the organizers to give me an opportunity to present the ground situation of career guidance in Sri Lankan schools. Thank you very much.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Mr. Nithilavarnan. You have highlighted some of the reality and more than that, you've been frank and to tell what is happening on the ground, the dowry system and all that stuff. And thank you for sticking your time. That's very important. And we will come back to you again if we have any questions. And again, thanks, Nithilavarnan. Next.